Creatures of the night, it's your girl Tati. Let's talk about Ring of Honor. First thing first, I do want to say that if I ever don't do a live stream, you bet your bottom dollar I will be doing a review. Like, there's never going to be an excuse in terms of why there's no review. Your girl is always ready to talk about professional wrestling. So let's talk about Ring of Honor. We actually had Mako going against Wheeler Yuta, and it was so good to see Wheeler Yuta in action. No Death Riders, just him and that long ass bangs that he got. That's like in the middle of his face, doing what he does best. I did enjoy this match a lot. It reminded me a lot of when Wheeler Yuta was pure champion. He had the title 3 times in Ring of Honor. The third one I don't necessarily, well, it counts, but it's just like he spent 95% of that reign injured with a concussion at home. So nothing really happened with the pure division at that time. But I really do feel like that was a huge thing for him in his career to be pure champion. And I think a lot of people got a chance to really see how well he is able to hold his own. And I really enjoyed Wheeler Yuta. This was a really great matchup. And, you know, while I don't mind him being part of the Death Riders, because I do love them too, something about it just made me feel like, damn, I would actually like to see him a little bit more often on Ring of Honor, just doing his own thing. Because he kind of gets a little lost with that group. And it was great to see him shine in this match. He ends up taking the win. And I'm hoping to see something where we get a chance to see Wheeler Yuta going against Lee Moriarty for the pure title. Not necessarily for a win, but I think that these two would put up a really great matchup, so I will be really excited to see that match, even though we did get it before. Now, after this, we get a video package from Josh Woods, who's going to be going against Tom Lawler. Filthy, very filthy Tom Lawler, at a show called Action Dean 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what's that? What's Action Dean? To be honest with you, I don't even know. Matter of fact, I probably should have looked that up before I did this video. But apparently they're going to be going against each other. It's giving me like very amateur wrestling, maybe a little like MMA style. I don't know. Like, based on the video package, it was done really well. Where Tom was like, "Oh, you know, we've been friends. We've been in the business together, and somehow the past 15 years of my life, I've been overshadowed by Josh Woods, and people think that he's better than me." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's where we're going." It was a really nice put together video, and I was like, "Wait a minute, AEW did this? What? Because they normally don't do any of this shit at all." And I thought it was done really nice. So this is a show that's supposed to be going on the night before what pay-per-view is coming up next? Double or Nothing. Yes, and it's also going to be in Arizona. Let me just take a look real quick. Like, what is this show that they're talking about? It's called Action Dean. Apparently, I did hear something about it where AEW did something of the effect of this like last year. Hold on. Okay, so I have it here. This is going to be on May 24th. Oh, Lee Moriarty versus Matt Mako for the Ring of Honor Pure title. You know, I might as well see what that's given. Because it looks like Adam Priest over there. Okay. Beast Martos. Hold on. What is this? 10-man? Oh, 10-man match. Beast Martos, Hologram, Gringo Loco, and more to compete. Okay. Looks like they already have like 4 matches announced so far, I'm guessing. It looks interesting. I'm gonna check that out. If it's wrestling, baby, I'm there. I am so there. Didn't know anything about this. I will say this, that AEW does a horrible job at promoting things that their promotion is part of elsewhere. They really do. So, like, for me to be hearing about this literally a little bit over a week before the actual thing is happening is kind of strange, because like I said, like, they are horrible with promoting things their wrestlers are part of. So I don't know anything about that, but the video package was really, really nice, and I am interested to see what happens with that show. After that, we have Rachel Ellering. Rachel, baby, going against Trish Adora. So apparently Trish has been missing in action because she had a knee injury and she's back with like a knee brace. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's where you've been. I haven't heard anything from you. And I'm watching her in this match. And I keep trying, y'all. I keep trying when it comes to Rachel. Rachel, she doesn't give me anything. Like, I'm looking at her and I'm just like, I don't know. I tried to like her. I tried to get to understand what she does in the ring, and I'm just not getting it. It's just not for me. Trisha Dora, she seems like she's on another level in comparison to being in the ring with Rachel. So I didn't necessarily enjoy this match because I just feel like there's such a big difference between the two of them. Wrestling wise in the ring, Trisha Dora takes the win, rightfully so. They were talking on commentary about how there's only been 5 people announced for the women's pure title, and that perhaps Rachel, for whatever reason, and Trisha Dora could be announced to be part of that tournament as well. Now, I do think Trisha Dora could fit in this tournament. I would like to see women who are a little bit more technical in the ring, but I do think she would place really well in a tournament like the Pure Rules Women Tournament. But Rachel Ellering, no, not you. Now after this, we get a promo from the beautiful Red Velvet, who is just like, why the fuck everybody talking about the women's pure tournament when y'all should be talking about a title that actually exists right now, which is a Ring of Honor Women's TV title. And she says she's been putting in the work. Everyone seems to be more focused on some new title that hasn't even come about yet while she is champion. She's saying she's better than everyone and that she'll take care of anybody who comes her way. And you know what? She's right. There is a lot of focus when it comes to the pure tournament. And I get it. A new shiny toy is about to debut. So I understand why, we're hearing a lot more chatter about that. But we do have 2 other women's titles. Athena has the women's title, which we probably shouldn't even think about because I don't think she's ever going to lose that damn title. And then we have Red Velvet, who has a TV title, who is putting in the work since she came back from her injury. And just not enough focus when it comes to that title. So Tony Khan, let's ship some more focus to the TV title. Now, after this, we have tag team action, where we have Cole Carter, Griff Garrison, coming out with the entire frat house group, and Lord have mercy, that's all I needed for tonight. I'm very interested in that group, and I'm not trying to sound biased because everybody looks hot as fuck, but in terms of heels, I feel like they're very interesting. They are very interesting, and something as simple as just being a fraternity that's causing hell up in a promotion, it just seems like a simple thing you can think of, but I think they're doing a really great job with playing it up. Every week they would have like these people who are looking to get into the group. What's that word you call somebody who's trying to get into a fraternity? I forgot that word. They would have different people trying to get into the group or whatever, and they never actually get in. So they had 2 other guys that was with them, not sure who they were. I don't think they mentioned their names, but they were there too. They went against Eva Uno and Alex Reynolds. They've been having some issues because Preston Vance is part of the frat house, and Eva Uno and Alex Reynolds are jealous because it seems like Preston is having a good time with the fraternity and these 2 are not doing a damn thing. Now, Preston, he's ringside with the other guys who are trying to get in the group. What is that word? Why can I not think of that word that I'm looking for? And they're ringside just watching for now. I thought this was a great tag team match. Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, they look like they have been practicing, and I see they have a little bit more chemistry than usual. So I like what I'm seeing. However, Griff Garrison and Cole Carter, they have great chemistry. They've been a tag team last year for a few months, and I like what I'm seeing with them too. They're young, and they just need a little bit more time to move up on the card. I thought that this was great. We had the frat house who are ringside, and they're cheating every single moment that they could. And I'm just like, yes, I like that energy. The crowd is into it, and this is what they need. Like, you need to be really great heels, especially when you're taking the L's every single motherfucking week. You might as well be a really great heel. And Preston Vance at first is trying not to get involved because we do have Jack Jameson. We do have these people who's trying to get recruited into, what's that word that I'm thinking of? I cannot think of the word. Whatever. The other guys who were there who are not part of the group, they are helping beat up on the Dark Order while the referee is obviously not paying attention, just looking at everything else other than the fucking match. And at the end, it took for Preston Vance to get physically involved to make sure that Cole Carter and Griff Garrison took the win. And I was just like, oh, so now the story gets hotter from here. I don't know where it's going in terms of a match, to be honest with you. At some point, Preston's gonna have to get in the ring with Evil Uno and Alex Reynolds. I don't know what the situation is. I do like where they're going with it. I think the frat house, they look great. They have this presence that I feel like if the company would just take them motherfucking seriously, this can be something that we can even see on at least Collision. If we don't have time on Dynamite, at least Collision, they could be on there. Really, really great stuff between both these teams. I've seen the improvement on both these teams. And this is why there should be a emphasis on reviving the tag division, because I'm seeing teams coming up, but not really much opportunities to go for tag titles. Now, speaking of tag titles, the main event, we have the Sons of Texas teaming up with the Von Erichs. Looking at the Von Erichs. Give it up for the Von Erichs. Thank you for your 4th appearance since August, with y'all having the 6-man tag titles. And then on commentary, they're talking about, oh, we're coming up on almost a year with them holding the title. I said, so that's something to be proud of? Y'all have only been on the show 4 times. I'm not talking about 4 title defenses or anything. I'm talking about 4 motherfucking times that we've even seen y'all since y'all won the damn titles. And y'all sitting here on commentary talking about, oh, we're going to be coming up almost a year with them with the titles. Is that something to brag about? Is that something to brag about when you're not even on the show? You know what? Let me not get into it. They go against MXM Collection and the Premier Athletes, Aria Davari and Tony Nese and them abs. Lord have mercy. We already know Mark Sterling is ringside. Once again, we're finding MXM to be in the same shenanigans with the Sons of Texas, and I'm just like, okay, I don't think this is really going anywhere, and y'all just giving them some TV time. I mean, I think that's okay, but I wish that this meant like the tag titles would be going to them at some point. I'm not sure if that's the case. It was really great to actually see the Von Erichs because they're great in the ring, and I would love to boo them because their motherfucking ass hasn't been on the damn show, but they're talented, and so are the Sons of Texas, and so are the Premier Athletes and MXM Collection. This is why I'm saying we need to be doing more with the tag division. As usual, MXM Collection and the Premier Athletes are really playing it up as being heels. Dustin Rhodes is looking like the savior of Ring of Honor, which is so fucking annoying. And the babyfaces end up taking the win. And that's pretty much it for the show. Well, I'm trying to think of a positive thing to say here without seeming like I'm complaining about everything. The truth of the matter is that championships mean something. Like the fans, that means something to us too. And y'all literally over here bragging on commentary about how they've been champion for almost a year. Neither one of these teams have done anything. Neither one of these teams have done anything. Matter of fact, y'all lost a tag team with the Righteous. They left over a week ago. I can't believe they left. They left, and then here we are. Oh, wait! I'm missing something. After the match, Crew came out. You heard that? Crew came out. So Action Andretti and Leo Russia came out. They had a little stare down with the Sons of Texas. They're going against the Sons of Texas on Collision this weekend. Winner of that match will be going against the Hurt Syndicate at Double or Nothing. I hope to God, and I'd never say that, my heathen ass never say that that Crew wins. Because there's no reason why the Sons of Texas, who have tag titles that don't do anything with those tag titles, and then Dustin, who also had the 6-man tag titles, who don't do anything with those titles, should be having any title shots on AEW, which is absolutely insane. So we got a little stare down before the show is over. Overall, the show was decent. I did enjoy how they're showing about this new thing that they're doing called Action Dean, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna check that out. And then Wheeler Yuta, it was great to see Wheeler because homeboy, I really feel like he fits in Ring of Honor. And if they wanted to, they can really make him a key player on Ring of Honor if they wanted to, especially if they would have turned him babyface. If he were to leave the Death Riders, then they could definitely take advantage of that. But I doubt that's happening, especially after what's happened after Dynamite. So I don't know. Overall, the show was okay. About 15 minutes of action. And honestly, the show's... why is it getting shorter? Why is it getting shorter? What am I spending $10 a month for the shows to get shorter? Tony Khan, you're not reading my emails. Tony Khan, if you would just meet with me and I could tell you like how to fix this shit. Like how to fix Ring of Honor. People actually care about it and we want to see better with the promotion. You guys, if you didn't see the episode, go ahead and check it out if you're looking for some wrestling. If not, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Beach Break Collision. See you guys then. Bye.